Hello everybody and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I'm Malign Mysticality, and where we left off last time was we have finished every investigation in the current area. Oh, it looks like our investigation over here has disappeared entirely off the map. But I believe that there is nothing left for us to do here except move on to the Port of London. So, I had a thought between episodes. We're looking for Kimahia. Kimahia? We're looking for Kimahia. And in the first episode, we read 2 newspapers, and this is one of them. And here we have a report that a rather striking, tall, Scandinavian man went missing. This was a royal bodyguard. He's a very large man from the way this appears to be stating it. So I had the thought, is it possible that he was confused for Kimahia? So that's my initial thought as we start this next stage of the investigation. But, Cabby, I am ready to go to the port. I think I've wrapped up everything here we can.
Where to go? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Sherlock knows exactly where we're going, and I got an achievement. To hell in a handcart. The Blood Red Knight, Chapter 2. Port of London.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. But without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahia?
Why indeed? It's always fun getting a little glimpse behind the curtain on Dr. Watson. And I like this representation of these characters. Let's see, you can ask bystanders about piece of evidence, press C to open the casebook, pin the evidence with X, then speak to someone. Try it now with the calling card. Okay. So. That. Oi, you! You know anything about this?
Could you help me?
I think I can help you.
Oh, good. Man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Okay. What about you? You got any advice for me?
May I ask you something?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Not very helpful. Okay. I like that the man, presumably either peeking or taking a leak, one of the two, was willing to give me advice.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse.
You're hardly a reputable establishment. Tickets to Oakmont, Massachusetts are still available. Depart. Okay. Interesting. Will destroy pets of any kind and complexity. Accepted payment. Cash only. Ask Servant. Okay. Help. Gervish missing for a week. Please tell if you see him. Ask Dea in Port Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Okay. It's another investigation I presume I can follow up on. What do we got over here? That is just another door out. Alright. Barman. Bar lady. What can you tell me?
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
And the ship was the Flying Dutchman. No. Need help finding a man.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Yeah, not very helpful, Sherlock. Let's observe the target. Pale, chapped lips. She's a leper. No. Vomit stains, morning sickness. Ah. Ooh. Sherlock, maybe don't butt into people's business. Slightly... Okay, so the two options are tries hiding her pregnancy or unaware of her pregnancy. The barmaid is in the early stages of pregnancy, hence the slight distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips and a pale face indicate a lack of proper nutrition. She tries hiding her swollen belly by wearing trousers that are too tight for her. Or, the initial part is the same. She clearly has yet to know of her pregnancy as she keeps wearing her usual clothes, which are now too tight for her. Do we think that she's trying to hide it or unaware? I'm going to go with unaware. I like that the game makes you make assumptions. We're not doing that.
We must go.
Oh, no. No chance of a pint, then.
No, Watson. Sorry, we are rather too busy for that.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sorry. I know nothing.
You seem to be crying and having a rather difficult time of it. Tell me more.
Could you help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
He knows everything about this. He's lying.
The coffin won't go away.
You
and the
random
doctor's
women.
too pricey.
Tell me what you know.
May I ask you something?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Liar! What about
Help
you?
me, please.
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Nah. I hate being lied to. What about you?
Man is very sick here. Do you like to watch Sounds as though those people will need my help.
Hello, this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend.
Ooh, necrosis. That's always a good sign.
The subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils. Freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take
The water
something
has a
from it.
curious whitish tinge to it. Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet.
Help me, please.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Help me, please.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Let me walk over your friend here. Hey.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Liar.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, sorry, I know nothing.
May I ask you something?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
I'm surrounded by rats
ask you
and
a
liars.
question?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
I mean, I guess I hope that your friend gets better, but I'm gonna run over his head again. Oh, look. What about
Excuse
this
me,
one?
just one question.
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Oh, no, I already talked to that one. Just run over your friend's head. Okay.
Almost no fish the last couple of days.
Usually be found near the dockyard, is what they've said.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
No, nothing interesting in the shanty town. Here we go.
Pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind that we witnessed.
Now let's just go for a... Oh, that's right. Sherlock's afraid of water.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Fine. I'll do this correctly or something. Nope. Closed door. Nothing. And let's see, what was that symbol again? Who abducted and where is our current thoughts on that? Okay. That symbol is looking for location, I believe. Nope. Okay.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Let's see.
Gruesome. It's been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago. The waterway goes under the buildings. We need to find other open sections in order to continue our search.
Interesting.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet.
Is Dea
I
here?
want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother. She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Ah, poor kid.
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Ah, that's a familiar name.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Don't go anywhere. This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
That's our man. That's who we're looking for. I'm sure he's fine. Nothing else of note in here. Okay. So we've got a couple leads to follow up on. And I'd like to get through as many of them as possible here. I feel like starting with... Watson, get out of my way. I feel like starting with the water is the right way to go. And since Sherlock, for some reason, can't swim, which I know isn't true, Sherlock can totally swim. He does in more than one of the stories. Anyways. Can't expect total realism out of a video game. I get it. Water is hard to deal with. Also, it makes easy natural barriers. But that's mostly irrelevant to me. I need to find where the water continues.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in warehouse too. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
You know, I did come here wanting something spooky, and a haunting does sound like a good way to get there. But, let's see, the water... Okay, here's the warehouses. Here's where the water seems to continue.
This pipe disposes of wastewater from a factory. A possible culprit, but would likely have caused trouble a long time ago. Moving on.
Short story so far seems to be there's a lot of reasons people could be getting sick drinking the water. Maybe they should stop drinking the water. Which isn't necessarily a convenient answer, but it is an answer.
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
I don't think you want to be very helpful. I will ask someone else.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Well, fine, don't. Yeah, let's look at our map real quick. Let's see. We are in this warehouses area. I see water up here. So if I go back to the tracks and continue to them, there seems to be more of the water. Okay. What is that? Ow! I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, get over to the water, and then bring you guys back in. What have we here? Huh. Okay, a cart tipped over, broke the railing.
A recent cart crash. Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from Spade Chemicals.
Brian, never load this trolley with more than half the weight of Danny Nutcracker or 200 pounds at a time. She did the Mexican flamingo with Joshua, and the poor thing is not running well since. The trolley, that is Joshua, broken long ago. The trolley, that is Joshua, broke long ago. I read that weird. Hold on. The trolley, that is Joshua, broke long ago. Also, the ship from Barbados asked for 1 ton of phenol, so let's hurry up. Ivy Spade Chemical. Okay. So, we're told specifically not to overload the cart. Overloaded the cart. And, did a chemical spill. We've seen what that is. We've seen that. One more clue somewhere in here. Oh, dead fish.
The fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster.
Indeed. Good news is we know what's making people sick. Let's see. So I need to talk to people and find a location on that one. So this is talk to people and find a location. Hey you, what do you know about this tip
Can
cart?
I ask you a question?
I think I can help you.
Spade Chemical Building is located at Warehouse 5. Thank you. That's 10. 9. 8. Is that way? Oh. I guess that guy was a ghost. Sure. Okay, so this is Pier 3, not Warehouse 3. Good to know. Important distinctions and differences. Let's see. That's number 2. Number 5.
Barrels of phenol from your company ended up in the canal. It has poisoned people. You will need to clean it up properly. Otherwise, we will inform the authorities.
What the? We will call the cleaning brigade immediately. I hope this can stay between us.
Only so long as you do your job. Huh. Interesting.
May I ask for your assistance?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
So I think at this point it's just a case of going...
Human waste. Despite looking fairly hazardous, I doubt it could cause such acute poisoning.
They
I can't
really
see any other major
should.
source of contamination in this section of the waterway. Perhaps another place.
Yeah, they really should stop drinking that water. I'm guessing now at this point it's a case of go back and tell the people what's going on, since now we know what's wrong, so the person can get treated for, you know, poisoning. Then it's figuring out which one we want to do next. Do we want to find the missing brother? Yet a third foreigner gone missing. Interestingly enough. And something tells me it's not coincidental. This is where we started. Okay. I'm figuring out my way around. We'll get there. But we have 3 foreigners, presumably tall, handsome foreigners. No. We have 3 people who are not from here who have gone missing for various reasons. It's interesting. Seems like it may be connected.
Gentlemen, the doctor here and I have found the source of the contamination. Spade Chemicals will take care of it.
That's pretty good news. But how long will it take? And what about our friend? Will someone pay for his treatment?
Pressurize the company. But for now, get rid of the stained clothes and rinse any phenol-affected skin. No one else should touch the canal today.
Thank you, we'll do that. Let's go to the chief doctor for help.
Alright. One done. Let's see, what else can we do today? Haunted warehouse. Calling card. There's someone to talk to about this, and it's Roy Soulsby. This is the calling card of Roy Soulsby, so...
The coughing won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
Different people, exact same thing. Do we want to go... Yeah, let's go check out the haunted warehouse. Back to the warehouses. Wrong way. I swear I know where I'm going. I really don't. I have no idea. Get out of my way! Warehouse number 2. Which, if I recall correctly, and I probably don't, I already heard that one. Officer, let me inspect the ghost warehouse.
Good evening, Constable. People talking of ghosts in this warehouse?
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights and ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and... well, it is a bit creepy. But I think it was probably just some kids fooling around.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I'll be on the beat round the pub for the rest of the night. Damned explosion. Good night, sir.
Ah, yes. Be sure to patrol the pub carefully. It's like some kind of a projector. Yep. Spooky
An effective
ghost.
contraption. It still works.
Somebody came in here and pressed all of the buttons. Huh.
They opened the casket and left marks. There was a box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently.
Interesting.
herbal odor with an acylic base. Liquor?
Ah. What we have here... Oh man, I didn't even notice the carriage driver. Hold on. I like that. Get a good look at old Spooky here.
Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
What an absolute legend. Anyways, what we have here seems to be...
Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas.
some kind of illegal
No
operation.
brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product.
Missing
Several
crate.
crates are missing.
Gotta love fluorescent green
Phosphorus, used recently.
paint. Yep, it explains the glow.
Where is this going? Who is this intended to scare?
Okay. Oop.
Somebody had fun.
Indeed they did. For some reason, something tells me it's not that one. I don't know, man. I could be wrong. But I get the distinct impression. Spooky ghosts. It's probably, in fact, not the answer I'm looking for. Oop.
A small cart left those tracks.
A ghost! Yeah, I'm gonna wager it's not that one either. We have
Somebody
some kind
played
of...
with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
Okay. So we need to find... where they went. With that going the way it is, it'd either be this way. Yep, there we go.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
Is this familiar to you? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Interesting. They had a spill here on this corner, which means they probably continued No. Interesting.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Oh yeah. Makes a lot of sense there, bud. Interesting. Rail just kind of
The coffee
vanishes.
won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we? The field hospital? The cart from Warehouse 2?
The patient has a high temperature and is short of breath. I can hear the patient suffers with their lungs.
Babyface. Oh, that's great. Also, he looks tired. Almost doctor. Oh no. You got a little paint showing there, buddy boo. Charlatan or self-taught healer. Too young to... Okay. The man appears too young to have completed medical university and therefore can hardly claim his doctor title. His hands are stained by phosphorus, most likely from the props warehouse. He is carrying a book on homemade medicine. He is trying to make a quick buck by exploiting people's naivety and despair. Or... the man appears to be too young to have completed medical studies and therefore can hardly claim his doctor title. His hands are stained by phosphorus, most likely from the props warehouse. He is carrying a book of homemade medicine. He may have good intentions, but good intentions are a poor substitute for experience. Do I think that he is intentionally taking advantage of people, or do I think that he is doing his best? He's got a whole illegal operation going on, mixing drugs functionally in an abandoned warehouse. And, you know, we have no idea what he's putting into this stuff. I'd like to imagine the best of him, so we're gonna say he is a self-taught healer and cross our fingers. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing Hecto-Brain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, its proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines. They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You are a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes, but he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal, but I do help people.
I don't know that I'm entirely satisfied by
I
this.
help up to 50 people here every day. It is working.
So I can inform the police, or I can presumably tell the police that there's nothing to look into. I don't see anyone else coming around to help these poor Victorian workers, so I do feel inclined to let this continue. I don't see anything terribly wrong in what he's doing. Yet. Do I want to sound crazy and lie, or do I want to report our good doctor? We're going to let him keep practicing, albeit imperfect. It's a hard choice, because he's helping people, but he doesn't have enough knowledge to properly help people, so he could end up significantly hurting people if we don't intervene. But if we do intervene, then the people he is helping will just stop receiving any help at all. No, the people here rely on him.
Constable, I'm afraid we saw some troubling signs, unnatural even, inside the warehouse. Dr. Watson here can confirm it, and he's a specialist. It would be best to stay away for now.
Really? I'm 99% sure that ghosts don't exist, gentlemen. I won't report this to my colleagues after my shift. Some of them might be the naive sort who scare easy.
Ooh, the great Sherlock Holmes says there's
It appears
ghosts.
that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
So at this point, we have two paths left to continue down. The first path is to continue following up on the calling card. The second path is to find... Not Daya... Where's his name? Gervesh. So, both of them lead to the same place, which is Salisbury. So I need to continue up on this to continue forward. Let me check what time we're at. Alright, I think because this episode's going to drop on Halloween, I'm going to go ahead and run just a little bit longer here. Make it a little bit of a longer Halloween episode. I mean, we already investigated a haunted warehouse. Clearly, we're doing great. So let's continue looking around. There's a specific person to talk to about this, and also we can get information from people. He usually wanders close to the dockyard, which is, as far as I can tell, out this way.
Do you know anything about this?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Useless. Dockyard number 5. Nothing interesting here.
May I ask you something?
I'll be happy to help you. So listen to me.
I'm listening. People say that Mr. Salisbury may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the 3rd pier. Aha, thank you. What about
Do you
you?
know anything about this?
No, sorry. I know nothing.
Alright, well, get back to whatever it is you were doing. Pier 3, which is this way.
help me, please?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. We should ask someone else.
Dockyard number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's. Is it you?
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance.
Yeah, Watson, loom in the
Recall
background.
anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, and I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Preferably with a tower crane, but you don't have those yet, so, you know, figure something out.
Now, where was I?
Let's look at this man. Interesting. He's got a ugly hat now. 5 foot tall, average height. No offense, Watson. I know you're wearing the same kind of hat. No muscle tone. Ooh, Sherlock. Brutally honest today, I see. Interesting. Mint solid gold pocket watch. Let's see, the 2 assertions we can make is that he is a thief. He is of English blood, around 5'5", and has an average build. His lack of muscle tone implies that he is hardly strong. Mr. Soulsby does not seem to look like Kimia's abductor. His left palm bears several stamp ink stains. Some letters remain visible, HM Cuss. Apparently, Mr. Soulsby is the customs officer. He holds a brand new Waltham Hillside watch in his pocket. He can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen it. Nah, I think he's corrupt. Only a corrupt customs officer can afford such things. I think that he is corrupt. I think that he is organizing jobs. I don't think that he is stealing. I think that he is facilitating theft.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
How else, indeed?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up. That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Maybe I need to find the customs office. I love that some of the voice lines are just people kind of mumbling to each other. Let's see. First Mermaid, Pier 3, warehouses, and the shanty town. Okay. I think I may need to find her. Documents and testimony, so I'm missing something in that category. Okay. I don't think that any of this is correct for this. Yeah, it's not. Okay. I need to find Daya. She was off to the doctor. So it didn't specify which doctor or where. Move it or lose it. Move it or lose it. Out of my way. There we go. I think this is the back of the pub.
How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
Alright, lady.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him. Have you been drinking?
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here. Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? Doesn't look like anything to me. Never heard of it. Doesn't look like anything to me. Doesn't look like anything to me.
Rattle through the whole list.
What do you know about this poster?
Interesting.
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
We must go.
Oh no. No chance of a pint then.
There is... There we go. Okay. So now we get to the part of... I wonder if I need to go talk to him. New reward unlocked. Check bonus section in the game menu. Woo! Trying to be as thorough here as possible. Let's see. We're gonna try talking to Roy about his potential accomplice. I've already pretty much made up my mind about him. He is garbage. We're gonna go with garbage.
What are you gawping at?
I'm gawping at an idiot.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that? And how do I fit in all this? Sorry, you lost me there.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than...
Interesting. Okay.
And how do I... Sorry.
Mr. A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
And then...
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that, on my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall, but I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He is a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So this we need to talk to someone about, which is probably going to be Dirty Summers. We got to find out what warehouse he was working out of. We know it's not number 2. That one is unattended, but we've already been in there. That one's being used for a different illegal operation. So we need to investigate other unused warehouses marked with red paint. Interesting.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
I feel like we have an investigation to finish, Watson! Settle your stomach. Which tells me I need to make a trip back to the pub. To the pub! Many a drink to be had. Also, a bar named the Cursed Mermaid is a fun name for a dockside. Sorry, did I hear a cat? I did hear a cat. Hello, friend.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Enough.
I'm not...
A customs officer,
that was
Roy
it.
Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Hold.
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay, okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key, go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
I'll leave you out of it if you don't put yourself in the middle. Alright, where is... Ah.
The hairs on the back of my neck stood up.
Yeah, that is a very, concerning painting, considering the nature of our current investigation. Ah, yes. Strongmen needed for moving crates. Legally moving legal crates in the legal warehouse.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Oh, you're not interested in the food, but you are interested in the
5
change?
shillings. That won't go far.
It'll go pretty far in my pocket. Oop. Invoice for sailcloth. The Parker & Williams Co. Manchester. Invoice number 012B. Date 20th of September 1882. Sold to Oscar Sommers. Hey, now we know his first name. Cargo, high quality sailcloth, packed in wooden crates. Quantity, 50 crates. Total, 50 pounds. One more thing. Somewhere around here. Oh. The job is to move crates in the warehouse area. Dirty Sommers hires men in the pub's private room. Easy peasy. Let's see, is there anything else we need to look at around here? Watson, why are you in my way again? You fool. Just make sure there's nothing else presenting itself to me. Nope. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I think those two for sure. Aha! Dirty Sommers has hired men for warehouse work specifically to carry crates of sailcloth. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which should be marked with red paint. And I do believe I know exactly which warehouse it is. We may yet get to the bottom of this specific investigation today. Aha. Okay, how does this work? Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I need to have a... Oh, this is really cool. Okay. So the third pin needs to be the shallowest, the middle, the deepest, and the first middle. Okay. So... No. Like that, I think. No, I did that in reverse. I'm sorry. So I need to have the last one be middle, the middle one be the highest. There we go. Would y'all look at that? I like that they give an option to just skip the minigame for people who don't want anything to do with
Holmes,
it.
this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good.
Ah, yes, my crop Holmes.
Layers of rust will prevent any movement.
Well, dang, I needed to move it.
This crank saw some use.
Someone was in this warehouse. Franken!
There are a couple of marks on this end. The scratches are fresh, left by something metallic.
Maybe the crowbar on the ground? I mean, just me, but...
Good quality, but torn in many spots. Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out.
Very astute, Mr. Holmes. You deduced that if you leave cloth out, it gets moldy, so... Genius! Upstairs we go. Off we pop.
It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
The other crank is missing.
Well oiled and well maintained. Fit for a crank.
Almost like the one that I found down below.
I can't do it with my bare hands.
Make me run down here and get the crank. I'm cranking as hard as I can, Captain. Holmes, come down here and look at this. It's a miracle. The thing lifted all by itself.
A hidden passage.
If we stay out much
Just
longer,
as
I'm going
I
to need some
expected.
supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Watson, get your mind off your stomach. Be sure you're done with everything. Hold on. We completed that investigation. This is the one we're currently doing. I think, yeah, this is all we've got left to do at the moment. Oh, yeah, we got some new outfits. Apparently one of them being a... Oh, what a delight. Well, I know how we're playing the rest of this game. No, thank you. I would rather have my plague doctor mask. Oh. Does not prevent industrial accidents. Oh, that's great. Answers the question, what if clowns were more evil? Watson?
Wait here, Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
I hope you brought your gun, Watson. You're going to need it. A gun from Afghanistan. Afghanistan is what we called my grandpa, Stan. He used to make Afghans. That was incredibly dumb. Why do I get the feeling this is the part where we get to something? Why are the braziers all swaying?
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, Holmes. Are you tripping on hallucinogenics, friend? Oh, you are. Look, I know that you are made out to be a drug addict in everything, but...
Where am I?
This is a bit extreme, man. Did your mind palace get an upgrade? Also, it makes our, current dress that much more fitting. Hold on. Ah, yes. Right there. Hold on, let's unpin that. There we go. I mean, I think that's the thumbnail right there. That's phenomenal. Alright. Serious business time. Let's touch the obviously cursed obviously thing.
Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Something you don't want to wake up, sir. Trust me here. This is clearly evil.
This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion? The only way forward is the abyss.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice.
Phew, I didn't die.
Yet.
It is icy cold and pulsating.
Ooh. Never describe something as pulsating, man. Sometimes you just gotta plunge into the depths, you know?
My heart, be calm.
Is it really worth it, though? Make it through this. Short stride. Ah. I can't sprint at it. I have to walk. Really? Right again. Maybe I just have to walk past that specific little section. Oh, the moment I touch sprint, it's over. We're starting to run out of people to drop into the abyss, Holmes. Hurry up. Move it or lose it. There we go.
Now I am somewhere else. How?
This is what you get.
It's harder to breathe here.
When you start poking at eldritch mysteries, some things are best left alone. Like that wicked cursed observatory.
What is that?
Every impulse in me wants to jump into the gross Sarlacc pit. I'm doing it. In we go.
Oh, no! Unspeakably revolting.
Huh. Apparently following my every impulse to dive into the Sarlacc pit wasn't the worst choice I've ever made. I guess.
It's like it stares right through me. It's like it stares right
hate
through
that
me.
a lot. Ah. That's to teach you the mechanic. Okay. Into the pit. So now, come off this way. We find the spot where that's all down where it needs to be. Switch this on. Nope. Ah. I have to step on the horrifying Cthulhu button. Never mind. I was overcomplicating things. As sometimes you must. I see you.
Head is already spinning. When will this end?
See, this is
There are
why
2 recesses.
you cannot take every hallucinogenic drug you find, Holmes. Okay, so I went to forward right. Get a feeling it's going to matter.
My head. What just happened?
So forward left, maybe? I imagine this is just a case of find the correct order. Directly back. Nope. I'm not seeing anything that's... Oop. Size 9 boots and they're going... Ah.
Ugh, the stench.
Oh, gross.
A strange stone. It almost feels alive.
Are we not commenting on that? Woof. Go back through the ones we've already gone into real quick. Or do I need to put the first stone in and then get the second? Hold on.
One down, one to go.
Same spot I was before. Okay.
Oh, that is truly revolting.
I mean, yeah?
Frozen and pulsing almost like it has a heart.
Dum 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 dum. Get a generic heartbeat sound to throw in there or something. Yeah. Why do I have a feeling that little bits of my soul are escaping every time I solve one of these puzzles?
Am I... Did I get out? John?
What is it, Holmes?
Oh, good. Now it's Watson's turn. Into the unknown!
Watson?
Holmes, where are you? Holmes, are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
There's the Holmes we all know and love. Oh, now Holmes gets a lantern. Alright. I feel like this outfit is denying a little bit of the gravity of what we're doing, so we're gonna switch back. To a little bit more of a traditional Sherlock. Who is the dead man on the altar? Let's find out. What do you got? A needle prick.
Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled. His abdomen is severely bloated.
There's something inside. Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin.
Interesting. It's still giving cult vibes.
An American passport. Amos Colby. Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood.
Given name Amos, surname Colby, hair color red, eye color brown, date and place of birth April 20th, 1852 in Boston, Mass. Date of entry into country September 22nd, 1882. The back of the passport features a bloody drawing and it vaguely depicts a sea creature, perhaps an octopus. Northwood Agency, any manner of discreet investigations for you, we shall search the world. 154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Mass. Well, that looks downright ceremonial.
Old bloodstains. I've never seen a pattern like this before.
You mean like an ugly octopus head?
It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set.
I mean, you know, budgeting's hard for a cult.
This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimahir's brazier.
Maybe the reason for your hallucinations coming in here.
Edelweiss Institute, established 17-something. Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
Holmes is not usually one to be taken in by the occult. It has happened before, though.
This sensor has more narcotic residues.
You cannot go walking around behind me right now. Stop it. Also, the fact that the light is so low in view is a little weird. You'd think it would be a little bit higher and more centered. But, you know, that's fine.
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
It is something occult.
A small bloodstain, but not serious. The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it.
Mm-hmm.
Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
Hmm. I'm looking for explanations here, Holmes. All I'm
Miserable
seeing...
food, mass-produced.
some cult-like nonsense.
Holmes, are you sure you've left no stone unturned?
No, Watson. I'm not.
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal. Gathered from dozens of people, at the very least. I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations.
Yeah, you know where you saw it before? In the bookshop. Let's see. Got a pretty clear idea now. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one, which means it's probably down the stairs. What are the possibilities here? The person broke in. Yeah, it does seem more likely given the scratches on the inside. Does feel more likely. Does seem more likely, given everything else we're seeing here. People casting aside their clothing, or people's clothing being taken. I figure that's more likely here, if I'm being honest. Oh, good. No, this is fine. This is phenomenal. This is perfect, even.
Who are these people?
None of these are familiar to you, huh? Okay, I must have missed something up here in the main chamber.
Kianak, Flegethor, Lebumna, Siaha, Inguft.
I hope we are close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling.
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style. Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade.
Let's see what we got. Someone's head was smashed into that wall. Yeah. Almost definitely that one. Oop. That one's incorrect. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because he was killed by strangulation, not by a knife.
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
Cannot be. What is it? Oh my God. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
Woof. Okay. Who's the dead man? So... passport. I feel like it has to be, but we'll come back to that in a second. I feel like that's important because that was done by the man on the altar. We're assuming he's an American. Ah, it's not that, but it is the other two. No. Apparently the unknown man on the altar is evidence for the man on the altar. Seems a little weird, but that's alright. The man on the altar was a private detective from the Northwood Agency in Boston. Mr. Colby may have been investigating the disappearances before getting caught and killed by the perpetrators. Where have the abducted been sent to? I think the 10 box with Edelweiss is our best location-based clue. We know that they were packed into that could be the investigator leaving a sign for someone. Okay. Okay. So it's just not that it's Colby, but... I wonder. The abductees are headed for the Black Edelweiss Institute established in the 1700s. It lies somewhere in Switzerland, thus the cross in a square. It was the former investigator leaving a clue. What a legend. Some key information for your case can be found in the archives. Open your case book with C and highlight evidence marked with an open book. Press space to start your search. Okay. Location is in Europe. Date of establishment is 1700s. Field of activity. It's an institute, so education. Type of organization. Black Edelweiss Institute. I'm assuming it's a public facility. Oh, I only need to pick 3. Okay. No information found. We know it was established in the 1700s. We know that it's in Europe. Let's remove that pen. Let's do that. The Black Edelweiss Institute is in Interlaken, Switzerland. Established in 1789 by Professor Keller, the institute specializes in mental illnesses and addictions. It is currently headed by Professor Gygax. That's that's a funny one. Okay.
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland
We're heading
sound
to
you?
Switzerland.
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put 2 and 2 together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
Well, there we go. We are done with Chapter 2. And somehow, I still stand by the impression
As grateful as I
that our
have been for your
intrepid
company, Dr.
investigator
Watson,
Sherlock is being
I'm afraid
drugged.
you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
It really is that simple, Watson. If they've got nothing to hide, they've no reason not to let you in. They did a phenomenal job on the ambiance of this game, though.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
You know my methods. Do you, good doctor? Spooky. Chapter 3, The Mountain of Madness. Edelweiss Institute. Ah, yes, and we get to play as the good doctor. But before we do, I believe it is time to call this episode where we're at. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you have a fantastic Halloween. And coming back up on our regular schedule for Wednesday of next week, we will continue Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Until then, don't have too much fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.